It's looking like Marcos Maidana may come back to the world of boxing and unretire. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Well, what do we have here? It's looking like Chino, Marcos Maidana, may come back to the sport of boxing. This 100% is not confirmed, is not sure, but if you guys recall, I did a video about maybe a month and a half ago. Maidana had a viral video that pretty much leaked and people were talking about, where he called out Canelo. He said he wanted to rematch a third time with Floyd Mayweather, called out Pacquiao and some other fighters, and it shook the game up. Maidana's been retired since the second Mayweather loss and fight, and people speculated. Then a picture maybe a few weeks after that came out and surfaced where he was in, either Las Vegas or LA on the West Coast, and he took a picture with Alex Ariza, his former strength and conditioning coach. Led people to believe, including me, that maybe he was seeing what would be required to get all the weight off that he had gained in his hiatus, being off for 2 years, 2+ years, whatever it's been, 3 years. I don't even know how long it's been off the top of my head in making this video. And now he's done more videos and he's talking about really considering coming out of retirement. When he dropped that call out to Pacquiao and Canelo, Mayweather, and Broner, I think he said Broner, a lot of people reached out to him, like business people in the boxing world, and he said he got offered a lot of money to come back. So now I think he's heavily considering it. So far, it looked like he was enjoying retirement, and he kept telling people he had no plans to come back. I'm retired, fully retired. I seen him at Box Fan Expo, and he looked like he was just enjoying life. The question came up then, this is like 2 years ago at Box Fan Expo. He said he wasn't coming back. He was at a comfy weight, we'll say. Now, some people suggest maybe the money's slowing up and he's decided, or, maybe just getting offered the type of money that's in boxing. You got to look at it right now. Boxing is lit. There's guys like Canelo making record-breaking money for athletes. DAZN's tossing out money, or at least offers to guys. PBC got new network deals on Fox, and made it official and extended for Showtime, and Top Ranks with ESPN. There's a lot of money in boxing right now, a lot of eyes on boxing. So it's a different time, and this is a great thing for the up-and-coming fighters, because we need all the spotlight, we need all the attention, and it's like the big channels and like Fox, ESPN, etc. are taking notice, and they want a piece of the action. So this trickles down and benefits just boxing in general. It's benefited my channel because it always gives me something to talk about, and there's so many fights to cover. That's footage, that's content. You get what I'm saying? So it also benefits the fighters because there's so much available. Now, Marcos Maidana has always had a fan-friendly style of fight. He's always been kind of like a people's champ, cult following, people fuck with. Maidana's one of my favorite fighters. I've long said that on my channel. And I would like to see him come back under one condition, that is the right, if it's gonna taint his legacy, like Antonio Margarito came back, his eyes still looks pretty bad, and he's struggling with guys that Kell Brook beat, like Carson Jones, and fights ending in a weird way. That doesn't really do nothing for me. Margarito also got knocked down by a guy that Jose Benavidez stopped. We're talking about a 140-pound, 147-pound Jose Benavidez and Margarito, who was known for a granite chin. So it just doesn't look like Margarito's the same guy with his layoff from the sport. So if Maidana can take some tune-ups, come back the right way, make weight, and has the passion, then I'm all for it. Stylistically, there's some very interesting fights. I don't know what weight he would fight at. You know, I have no idea. I don't know what he can make. You know, being disappearing from the game for several years and then trying to come back, it's going to be a battle. You know, you might feel, your body might feel weaker. You're a couple years older. You've been carrying a lot more weight and then having to get down. You know, you might not be able to take a punch. I mean, look at Keith Thurman. He took a 2-year layoff based on, you know, these alleged injuries that he's having. And he was getting hurt by Josecito Lopez, who at this point is kind of considered, you know, past his prime and not the guy that knocked out Victor Ortiz. You know, he's taken some losses, including a loss to Maidana. So Josecito did very good versus Keith Thurman in spots. You know, so I don't know. I don't know if Maidana will be the same fighter, but if he is, there's some interesting fights. Shawn Porter, Ugas winner, Errol Spence. You know, he probably wouldn't fight Mikey Garcia because they trained out of the same gym, and I believe they sparred before and stuff. So that wouldn't happen most likely, but, you know, shit. I don't really want to see a Mayweather third fight. You know, Maidana would have to really show me something in his tune-ups to see that, but he's also called out Manny Pacquiao. He called out Canelo. I don't really want to see that. I think Canelo's too big for him, you know, even though he's coming down in weight. But it's just once he gets to the weight cut part, I don't know. I just don't want to see that. So me, I don't really fancy the Canelo or the Floyd fights for Maidana. But the other ones, Keith Thurman was already supposed to fight Maidana. Maidana, his side pulled out back in the day. You know, so there's a lot of great fights. He could do Amir Khan, Adrian Broner rematches. Those were both good fights. Adrian Broner, you know, just lost to Pacquiao, but the money would be there for Maidana based on what happened in the shock upset of the first fight. So a lot of options for Chino. Let me know what you guys think. Should Chino come back? You know, it's not really our decision, but drop your thoughts. Who would you like to see him fight? Do you think he can even make welterweight? But the rumblings are there, and definitely the money's there. So we'll see if he decides to come back with all this stuff happening in boxing. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego, signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.